With the disappearance of Naruto, Kawaki may have just made one of the biggest mistakes he could have ever done, and it seems like now it is going to lead way for Amado to finally enact his plan. And with this huge event, Kawaki was sort of in the line of thinking that I need to get Naruto out the way in order to complete my goals, but as a result is now making things easier for characters like Amado to finally set their plans into motion. Basically, Amado wants to revive his daughter that passed away a long time ago due to some unknown sickness, and plans to use Kawaki as a means to do that. Now, I don't know all the details of this plan as they haven't gone into it too much, but essentially Amado is going to use Kawaki in order to bring back his daughter through some way. And with the way the story is lining up and some of my personal ideas, I think that the karma seal that Kawaki has right now is going to backfire on him. I think that when Amado put that karma seal back onto Kawaki, he also put something on there as well as a failsafe. That way he could take advantage of Kawaki having the karma. So let me just expand on that a little bit. Going back and looking at some of Amado's recent creations, during the scene when Amado was fleeing Jigen's base, Kashinkoji and Delta were there, and Kashinkoji witnessed Amado shutting off Delta with a special code. We know that Amado has the ability to put in certain shutdown codes into the cyborgs as shown by Delta, and also Delta has other codes where we see characters like Tsubere being able to use these codes to activate certain features in these cyborgs. And it's never been shown that other cyborgs have had codes as well, but it's sort of implied that if Amado wanted to, he could implement these codes into his other cyborgs. And this goes as far as Kashinkoji and even Kawaki, but we haven't seen that explored yet. And I think that once Amado placed that karma seal back onto Kawaki, he was able to place some sort of code or shutdown maneuver or some sort of feature to where he could actually take control of Kawaki in order to do what he wants, right? And I think what's going to happen with this is Amado will eventually be able to take control of Kawaki or manipulate him in some way. If it's not through some sort of code or some sort of feature put into him, I think Amado, just based off the character that he is, he's very conniving. You know, he's kind of on the back burner and is not saying as much as he could. He's still someone that you cannot trust. And I think that Kawaki, by sending Naruto away, just made it a whole lot easier for Amado to do what he plans to do. Now, as far as reviving Amado's daughter with Kawaki, I'm not sure how this is going to take place, as Amado wants to return the soul of his daughter back into an actual human form. And with the karma seal, whoever owns that karma seal is who kind of comes back to life when the body completely finishes the karma process, right? So in Ashiki's case, he puts the karma seal on Kawaki. That karma seal reaches 100% completion, and then once he resurrects into Kawaki's body, he'll be back as Ashiki. But in this case, if Amado was going to use Kawaki's body for bringing back his daughter, that doesn't really make much sense, as wouldn't it just bring back Kawaki or somebody else? I don't really understand what Amado's idea is there. So that's why I am a little bit fuzzy about what Amado really even plans to do with Kawaki's karma. It's not really explained the best, and that's kind of why I think it's not his intentions to bring back his daughter. I think there are some underlying things there, because as it stands right now, the karma seal doesn't seem like it can bring back random people. I think if anything, Amado may have found a way to put her essence into Kawaki's karma seal and is able to revive her in that way, but that's really just a far stretch and I don't really see that happening. But yeah, we just kind of need to wait and see what Amado's going to do. Like I've been saying in the past couple of videos, there's a lot of factors that we have to consider here. We also have Code coming back, as well as Aiden and Damon being in the picture too. There's going to be our main antagonists all in the same place. We haven't had that happen for a couple of chapters now. Also, just about Amado in general, I think it's very important that Amado does get the spotlight he needs. We've been hyping up Amado for a while now. He's kind of this character that we think is going to be sort of like this big bad villain, and as of now he hasn't really shown much of that, just besides some information he's been hiding and whatnot. But I am very excited to see Amado live up to the character that he needs to be, because he is by far the most interesting Boruto character and one of the most interesting Boruto villains that we've seen so far, if you're even going to call him a villain in the first place. But I do think right now his character does seem a little bit predictable with the whole, oh, he might be lying thing. But if he does become a villain, I'm totally okay with that, as I kind of like that they're showing us his attention straight up. But if he doesn't turn out to be a villain, he's kind of just neutral on the side of things, then I wonder how that's going to turn out. I do wonder if this shinobi system did in some way impact him and impact his daughter's life, because there has to be some other reason to why Amado is so fixated on returning his daughter besides the reasons he said before. And if he does so and he manages to manipulate Kawaki, I can assume that for whatever reason he's using Kawaki to disable that shinobi system, which may have impacted him in his past life. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Amado. What do you think his plans are before the time skip? How do you think he's going to develop post time skip? And how do you see him and Kawaki's interactions being? Also, very important, will he end up bringing his daughter back? I wonder what the importance of his daughter is, or if she's really anybody at all. But as it stands right now, I would like to see him actually be able to do this, but I'm not sure, like I said before, the logistics of the whole situation, and doesn't make much sense to me at all. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.